Hey everybody, I'm Annie, and I am here to share a pretty big journey in my life. I'm calling it a 100-day experiment, 100 day to change my life experiment. And it's a complete leap of faith, and I'm choosing this to evolve. By the way, I'm kind of nervous. I've been postponing doing this first video for a couple of weeks now because I just kind of don't know where to start and at the same time just start. So bear with me a little bit. I want to try to say everything that happened really concisely to kind of explain the situation, and as days go by and I come back to speak with you, I'll tell you more about it. I think the big point is that my husband and I, Dan, decided to separate permanently for a while. We don't know. The last year and a half, he had stage 4 cancer. It was really, really intense. He's still alive. He's okay. We've been doing food as medicine, but it's been extremely stressful. We had to leave a home we were renting on Vancouver Island because of money issues. We donated and sold everything we own, tried to move into a 6x10 trailer that we were converting. Things went south. He got sick. We got back on Vancouver Island, sell his life insurance because we had to pay our bills for a fraction of what it was worth, of course, and a lot of things happened. Even though there was a lot of strength and resilience, something inside of me was also really, really broken. And I just I had to come back to me. And about a month or so ago, a month and a half now, I think, he took a job in Colorado because he's well enough to go back to work, and he was looking forward to doing that. But we came to a place where we felt that we needed time apart in order to reclaim our sovereignty, and most of all, because we are choosing to evolve. Our triggers, because of deep patterns, were too ingrained, and we felt that staying together was not serving our evolution. It doesn't mean that it was not, for me now, I'll start talking about myself, extremely hard separating from him. It was like ripping parts of me off my body. It was painful because any marriage or any good marriage or any marriage, there's a lot of good in there. Just so when you make the decision to separate, you're also grieving and have to let go of all the parts that were really, really good. We actually have a YouTube channel, The Dan and Annie Show, if you want to check it out. And you can see there is so much love and so much joy that it's hard to believe that we've come to this, but it's a choice to evolve from him. I decided to come and spend my time here in Sedona, as you can see. And it's bringing out a lot of fears in me, the fears of doing it wrong, the fears of wasting my life, the fears of not accomplishing what I want to accomplish in terms of evolution, in terms of coming to you and sharing this. I had started this YouTube channel about living with chronic illness, which I have since I was 11 years old with ulcerative colitis. So I know it's all going to be coming together because the workshop you live is the workshop that you're meant to share, to give. The experiment of separation, of finding myself, of observing all the patterns, because when I look back at my life and the marriage, I'm seeing that my life has been led by patterns, childhood patterns. I'm doing a lot of that shadow work, which I had never really done before. Done a lot of spiritual work, but didn't delve into that in the way that I'm doing now, and deeper meditations, and really focusing on making this a changing moment in my life. So I actually moved here 2 weeks ago today, and I did start recording videos almost every day that I'm going to post and share here until I kind of catch up to real time. Like I said, I've been meaning to do this first video for 2 weeks, and it's been this battle inside of me, you've got to do this if you want to share, you want to start. And then it's like, No, you have to relax and allow and feel more in the now and meditate and just allow yourself to feel your feelings and don't go into the doing right away. So I've been struggling. You'll hear it in the videos that I'm posting. It's been one of my struggles. But here I am. I'm doing it this morning. Beautiful, cool morning in Sedona. So I'm sharing this because I really feel in my heart and soul that this is going to be transformative. And I have felt like in some ways I've been stuck in my life, and it's been a great, great source of frustration. And this to me is going to be a new beginning, a new chapter in my life, and a real leap, hopefully, into my evolution. And the interesting thing that I want to share is Dan and I were married for I have been married for 9 years, and we separated 9 days before our 9th year anniversary. And as a lot of you know, 9 is the number of the end of a cycle. So 9 days before the 9-year anniversary. So it feels like there's some meaning in that. And this feels like a new beginning. And as the song goes, every new beginning is another beginning's end. So there is the mourning of the end of a cycle and what I'm leaving behind. And at the same time, the pull of the new beginning and all the promise of that. And I can tell you that that pull and grieving and hope and all that, the mourning, the celebration of the courage to do this and the hope, it just like goes back and forth many times, sometimes in the same day. So that's it. I'm going to start sharing my daily videos. Don't know what this is going, but I feel it is meant to be shared. And let's see what happens in the next 100 days. Here we go.